Hey, Inspired Tribe, my fellow freedom lovers, John Nolan here. Thank you so much for tuning in on Rumble, on YouTube. It's great to see you all. In the future, I hope we can expand this to other platforms and simultaneously stream everywhere. But for now, I'm so glad you're tuning in. We're healthy, we're wealthy, we're whole, we're free. It's been the mantra of the Inspired live stream for a long time. Please let us know where you're tuning in from in the live chat. I love reading your comments. Always. I after the live streams, I always go through the comments and just love how you guys are sharing, putting your beautiful heart out there. Thank you. So, I think something important that I wanted to share with you, a stream of thought and stream of truths that I think are shifting. It can shift our awareness around what's happening currently, what we're experiencing, and how we can make better use of it. I think it's the right thing to say. Hey, DJ Trump and Clayton's here. Welcome, Stacy. Ascending Souls already here. Good to see you, Sandra. Good to see you. Love one, love that. Christina, welcome. Samantha, good to see you. Bob from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Good to see you all. Ricardo's here. Catherinus, Prince, Cliff, Dragons, Rajin, good to see you, my friend. Alchemy Spectrum. Please do us a favor. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you share these live streams. Please do that. I mean, it's just, what's been going on. We've been talking about this. I don't even want to say the word, but something is in the shadow and something else is banned. It's just how this currently works. AZ, Linda, Michelle. Okay, I want to dive into it while you guys are tuning in. So wonderful to see you. So we are truly in the eye of a storm. And if it is like something I've said before, is because this is not a thing that takes days, but fundamentally something huge, something monumental is happening, and we might miss it if we don't realize it's happening. There's within the spiritual community, if you will, it doesn't matter what religion, but really just people that are in some way, shape, or form spiritual. There's two kinds. It's been said before. One is the kind that just wants to feel good. They use spirituality to feel good. The other is the kind that wants truth. Now, on the truth side, ultimately you get both. You get the truth and you get the feeling better, because truth ultimately is that. But on the feel good side, it's a slippery slope, because you're just going to do whatever does the trick. And that to me is often spiritual bypassing. But what is happening now, boy, this is like the storm, the bomb, the big thing, and a lot of people are actually missing it because it's not being spelled out for you. But here's what I think. Here's what my perception, what my awareness of this really is. We have had a momentum in the truth seeking movement, the truth finding movement, really. The awakening movement, for way more than just 2-3 years. We've had this for the past 10-15 years, a buildup of momentum. And what I mean by that is that millions and millions and millions, hundreds of millions of people have centered their lives around exploring truth. And it begins in their own lives, and then they have ventured out and explored the truths of the world. What is really happening? All the hidden stuff, the conspiracies, all the fake science stuff, all the lies, all the fake history. People are so dedicated to this, but mainly what they have mainly done is they have calibrated, they have aligned their own spirit with truth, because that's how you find it. You first need to desire to find that. You need to want to find it. Then you align with truth, with the energy of truth. And what has happened, and what I see happening right now, is the momentum. It's the manifestation of what so many millions of people have put out there in their vibration over and over and over again. They were not going for just feeling better. The true truth warriors, the true freedom fighters, the true light warriors, the real front line, you all want truth beyond anything, even if the truth is harsh, even if the truth hurts in the beginning. The empowerment that we all get from truth is what we all really desire. That's the movement. And this movement has created momentum now over the past years that is now manifesting, and something is happening. Something is happening that cannot be explained by a linear progression of things. It's not happening in a linear way anymore. It's happening in an exponential, in a spiritual way. What that means is truth is popping up everywhere, and it's almost like it wants now to show itself to us. And it does want to show itself to us. Why? Because we desire to see it. And we have created that momentum, we've created that desire over a long period of time. So now truth, that's how this whole manifestation thing works. What we truly focus on, the energy of truth, must manifest itself in our reality. When people weren't as aware, when people didn't open their minds, their spirits, their awareness, they were going by default. They were going along with the mainstream, whatever was happening. And in that, they weren't manifesting truth. They were manifesting maybe comfort, maybe money, maybe any of those other things. But they weren't tuned into the truth because they didn't realize that they weren't living truth. They didn't realize it. So then the realization came. And boy, is this momentum happening. Everywhere I look, truth pops up. But truth doesn't always pop up like you expect it to. Sometimes the truth just comes in a way that is a so blatant lie that no one can see, that no one can believe it anymore. It's so blatantly in your face that you have to see that it's not truth. So this is goes back to the old story of we are not in charge of how this unfolds. We're always in charge of what we want to see in a world. We're always in charge of what we want to see in our lives. We're in charge of setting our intentions, creating our visions, but how the great creator brings it about, how the energies align, and how the circumstances come together, that is not in our power. And this is what's happening now. And we're in the eye of that truth storm. It's going to get even more unsettling and chaotic, but it's actually an unraveling. We're untying the knot now, and it's untying itself. And the momentum of truth is so strong. But of course, it scares people, it frightens people, it shocks people because it's been hidden for so long. So then they say, no, 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 I don't want to look at it anymore. There's no more escaping that. A critical mass over a few decades, especially the last decade, has created this momentum. A critical mass has unleashed the power of the Great Awakening and the power of truth on planet Earth, or the Earth realm, if we don't want to call it a planet. God knows. I don't know. I've never been outside of, at least not in this lifetime. I haven't been out, beyond the sky. So I really don't know. But that's for another day. That truth too will reveal itself. What it really is, what our whole realm really is. It's all coming out. Everything will be revealed. Every stone will be turned, and no truth will remain hidden. This I can guarantee because I've seen the same momentum in other areas, and this is now happening. And it doesn't matter where you look. Even those who want to lie to you so badly, the way they lie to you now is so blatant, no one can miss it. No one can not see through it. And this is what we're experiencing. So I want to encourage you to use all the beautiful spiritual practices. Use the power of prayer. Use the power of meditation. Use your own power to be centered for this storm of truth. Because what is the ultimate truth that we're all steering towards, that we're all aiming at? The ultimate truth is that we are way more powerful, that love is the strongest energy in the universe, that we are all connected by this invisible field, and that we will ultimately get into that space again because we are on a trajectory of truth. Now, I know in this uncovering of everything, it oftentimes doesn't seem this way. It oftentimes, but we have to go there now. Listen, it's like when you are healing and when you're beginning to uncover everything that's been stirring up your spirit, that's been stirring up your body, where illness and ailness and everything has been happening. When you uncover it, it's uncomfortable. When you begin healing, it's uncomfortable because it's a counter-inflammation process in the body. All of these things are uncomfortable, but highly significant and important for our journey. So I want to encourage you to live with truth in every area of your life. This is the momentum of truth. And as such, in our world of duality and polarity, where there is maximum truth manifestation, there's maximum lie manifestation. And that maximum lie manifestation will attract the sleepers because they will tell them, here, come over here. We'll make you feel good 24/7. It doesn't matter what it takes. Right now, it's chemicals and alcohol and drugs. But very soon, we will stimulate your brain with chips and we will put that artificial beauty in your experience. And people say, wonderful, we're just going to feel good. We're going to go with this fake Christ consciousness, the artificial thing. We're going to go into this AI because sunshines and rainbows and unicorns. That thing is also happening, and that's for the sleepers, my friends, and they can go. It's fine. But we're on this truth path. And as much as I'm making it out to be this huge divide, it is a huge divide. I don't mean this in a condescending way, but I have no more. I don't want to waste any time on people that are fast asleep. This is not in. It's not in my. I'm not interested in it. You're fast asleep? Well, go ahead. You do you. We're interested in a true, authentic path. The true, authentic path that sets us free from this matrix. True, authentic path that returns us to our rightful realm in what has really been created for us. True Earth. True Earth. We're getting there. True Earth. It's happening. So just a little, just a little encouragement here. The eye of the storm. There's calm there too. But as someone wrote beautifully during Hurricane Ian, well, I don't want to even call it a hurricane. It's been steered. It's been manipulated. But okay, during Hurricane Ian, someone wrote that I know. They wrote on social media. Well, we just took a 3-hour beating when we went through the wall of the storm. Now we're in the eye of the storm, and because it was such a huge storm system, they actually had enough time to go outside and check the damage and see what's been going on outside, and it was calm. But they prepared for another 2-3 hours of beating as the other wall of the storm was passing through. And we need to get strong for what's ahead of us. It's gonna get more intense before the storm is through, before all the truths are unraveled. It's going to take a while, and people are going to get the absolute shocks of their lives, especially those who haven't had eyes and ears, eyes to see and ears to hear. It's going to be shocking, and it will need a good centered, leveled, and heart-centered group of people like yourselves that will help those people through the toughness of seeing the truth. But when we reestablish truth as the basis of our existence again, we will also reestablish freedom as the basis of our existence again, and it will be a golden age. And well, we came here to help do just that. And I know on some levels it's the same for you, and that's what we're going to do. And we're not going to stop until it's done. We're not going to stop until we have achieved it together, co-created it. It's not. There's no giving up here. There's no giving in. There's nothing. And if you are on the other side of things, and if you are working against us, well, good luck to you. You have no idea what you're messing with. You have absolutely no idea how powerful this group of spirit is. This true spirit. We're remembering the God spirit within us. Try to mess with that. You have no idea what you're messing with. You will lose so badly, it ain't even funny. And so we encourage you to not even attempt it any longer. We encourage you to give it up. We encourage you to actually come to your own truth and realize you've been misled, you've been had. Join authenticity, join love, join freedom, join peace, join harmony. That's what we're going to bring about. There's no doubt about it. Inspired Tribe, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being with us. We truly love you. We wouldn't say these words if we didn't mean them. We love you. We appreciate you. We'll be back with you again very, very soon. I'm going to grab my guitar now here at the Blast on the Bay Festival. If you're in the Florida Panhandle, Port St. Joe area, maybe you know Apalachicola, that's not far away. We're having us a beautiful festival here, songwriter festival called Blast on the Bay. And if you're in the area, come see us. I'll be playing over the next couple of days, sharing songs and stories, and bringing more love and freedom about with this wonderful group of people. All right, we love you. We'll talk to you soon.